Miami. And the first things first, we look at the draw to see where the big names landed. Prakash, take us through things on the women's side. What do we got?
Well, of course, there's a lot of tennis to be played to be able to get here, but some very interesting matchups. I look at Mboko and Andreeva on the bottom there. Vicky Mboko, I think she's one of the players who is really going to continue that rise that she had last year. Last week was her first event in the top 10. Bencic Anisimova could be very interesting. And but my match, though, my two matches to watch out for more than anything else, we're back in Osaka. Two huge hitters there. Osaka still trying to find that form she found last summer. And Madison Keys and Arena Sabalenka. I think this is a place where Maddie's big groundies could fly through the air. If we get any of those matchups, we'll be looking good.
And by the way, save the cards and letters. We understand that this is just a projected round of 16 and that these matches are not all going to happen, but this is the way we parse it and break down some of the big names deep in the draw. Do the same thing for us on the men's side, Nico.
Well, it's tough to do because, you know, there are so many changes that could happen, especially when they're coming off Indian Wells. Conditions are a little bit different in Miami, but we need to put it in perspective. We need to have some order to the chaos. And Alcaraz there, you have to put an asterisk. Remember, he has Fonseca in a possible second round. So that is something that that remains to be seen. Bublik, I love the way he's playing Deminar. You know, he's always going to give you his best. So that's a matchup that I'm looking forward to, as well as the Musetti-Cobolli match. Taylor Fritz owes us something coming from Indian Wells. So I believe he's going to play really well here in Miami. Davidovich is someone that has really stood out at the start of the season. He's playing possibly top 10 tennis. If he can manage to break through and win that first title, I think that's going to be something important for him. Mensik, it's somebody that not many people really talk about, but this guy is just fire, and he brings it every time he comes out on the court.
And he won this.
Interesting.
Won this last year.
Yep.
I'm just if Joao Fonseca wins his first round match and he plays Carlos Alcaraz in the second round, based on the crowds for Fonseca here last year, I'm wondering if they don't fill all the seats in the football stadium for that match. I think that would be possible.
I was just thinking the same thing. I mean, that'll end up being a night match, I assume. The energy here in the night, when you get a guy like Fonseca out there, Nico, you know what it is. It is absolutely thumping. I cannot wait. It's a different type of energy here in Miami.
Yes, we saw it last year over here in Miami, and then we saw it in the exhibition. He played Alcaraz at the end of the year. That there was a lot of people out to watch him, and it just keeps growing. And this guy is answered the bell in terms that he's really come out and fulfilled the expectations, which is not easy to do. They go beyond tennis, so get ready for a crazy crowd out here.
So the crowds have been nuts for Fonseca, especially here in South Florida with that immense Brazilian diaspora. Same deal on the women's side for Alex Iala. I mean, it is no longer possible, regardless of their seeding, to put these two players on non-show courts.
No, I mean, Alex Iala could be up there for maybe the strongest crowd support from her fans in the entire world. Everywhere she goes, she has so many people who believe in her. She's so important to all of her fans, and that all started right here, Hayes. Last year, that run she had here in Miami, she became a crowd darling, and she's carried herself with such great poise and grace all the way through her journey, and I think she's only going to continue rising. She's one of those players who has an immense self-belief. A couple of things she needs to improve, a little bit more miles an hour on her serve, and just continue to learn to be a bit more aggressive, but I don't think she's got any signs of that sophomore slump.